Hello Giants fans, thank you for watching the Giants Alliance channel. Today, I'm going to talk about Jabrill Peppers, who's been overshadowed this offseason by Xavier McKinney, our exciting and very versatile safety out of Alabama. But you can actually make an argument that there has never been a more versatile player than Jabrill Peppers in all of college football. He was a very special player for the Wolverines, and he literally did a little bit of everything. And in 2016, he was actually a finalist for the Heisman Trophy. And you can make a good argument as well that he should have won that award because not only did he play defense, but he played special teams and even offense for Michigan, where he was a unanimous All-American. He won the Lott Trophy, given to the biggest impact defender in all of college football, the Paul Hornung Award, which is given to the most versatile player in college football. He won all kinds of Big Ten awards like Defensive Player of the Year, Linebacker of the Year. He was also a very good kick and punt returner. He was actually rated by PFF as the second best kick and punt returner in all of college football during the 2016 season. So as you can see in the video, he played all over the place for the Michigan Wolverines. They lined him up at slot cornerback, outside cornerback. Sometimes he blitzed off the edge. A lot of times he was lined up as the linebacker. But Michigan also used him as safety, where he plays primarily in the NFL. And he really flashed some great plays as a safety for the Michigan Wolverines. And he has shown that ability in the NFL as well. But he does need to get more consistent. So going into the draft, there was definite strengths and weaknesses that have shown themselves in the NFL. He's a very explosive athlete. He's best when he's able to play moving forward, especially when he's unblocked, where he can use his explosive athleticism. He's a very good tackler as well. So you see that a lot in the NFL, but a lot of the concerns in college have also shown themselves for the Giants and also for the Browns, where he played first. He does struggle at times in zone coverage, and because of his lack of size, sometimes he struggles a little bit against tight ends. But I do think he has a lot of potential in coverage, and his position versatility is definitely his greatest strength. He's never going to line up as a wildcat quarterback for the Giants, I don't think, and I don't believe he's really in the plans to be a primary kick returner, although he did do that a little bit last year for the Giants. But where I think he would play best would be in the box, lined up as a linebacker, especially on third downs or in obvious passing downs. He could move down into the box where sometimes he could blitz, and he actually was a very good blitzer for the Giants. So his first season for the Browns, he lined up on average 14 yards off the line of scrimmage, and I'm not sure why the Browns used him that way, but he did struggle a lot as a rookie in coverage. He was the primary free safety for the Cleveland Browns. And he is a very athletic player, so it seems like his best position would be as a single high safety where he has sideline to sideline speed. But his second season with the Browns, when Greg Williams became defensive coordinator, he played much better. His grades for PFF improved drastically for coverage and just overall run defense. And there was a big improvement because they used him in ways that he was more comfortable and more effective, but not just because of the way he used him, but he just developed as a player and he played much better, especially in coverage. And this is a really cool graphic from Next Gen Stats. This was in the 2018 season, his last season with the Browns. On one interception he had in the end zone, he literally ran over 20 yards while the ball was in the air to make the play. So very impressive. He did have some really good games last year for the Giants as well. I thought he was best when he was closer to the line of scrimmage and he could just run sideline to sideline, use his athleticism, use his big hitting ability, like setting the tone, making those tone-setting plays. This play I really loved because Dalvin Cook was on his way to the end zone. He didn't give up on the play. And I love when safeties and linebackers try to strip the ball as much as possible. So he's a big playmaker. Like, he can make plays like this if he can stay healthy. And I'm excited to see what he can do in his second year for the Giants because he did show a lot of flashes. Like this play against Dwayne Haskins, this was the best game of the year for the Giants defense when they were actually 2-2 after this game. And yeah, Peppers played really well. He had a pick six. If you look at his PFF grades over the season in a totality, he did not play as well as I would have thought in run defense, but he was a very good pass rusher. He graded out really well. And you can see after the game, he had a little scuffle with Landon Collins, which I thought was kind of fun. But I think he's actually already a better player than Landon Collins because I think he's a better coverage player. Collins is better in run defense, but I think Peppers is better in pass coverage. And I think Peppers actually has the potential to be better than Collins in everything. That's my opinion. Another player that you should compare Peppers to is Julian Love. And Julian Love surprisingly graded out better, according to PFF, in run defense than Peppers. But I think Peppers has a lot more potential because of his athleticism, because of his big hitting ability. In conclusion, if I were the Giants, I would try to use him a little bit closer to the line of scrimmage, maybe on third down so you can play linebacker and you can put Love and McKinney back at safety. And I realize that McKinney is going to play a little bit of everywhere too. So the Giants do have the capability, like the Clemson Tigers last year, they can play some positionless football because they have a lot of guys that can do a lot of different things on the defensive side of the ball. Where Clemson used Isaiah Simmons, Tanner Muse, Kayvon Wallace, all over the defense, I think the Giants can do a similar type of defense with Peppers, McKinney, Julian Love. They have a lot of guys that can, do many different things well. And I'm excited to see how well Peppers can play next to McKinney with better players around him and a more aggressive style of defense than James Bettcher played last year. So I want to thank you guys for watching my channel. I've gotten a lot of subscribers lately. Please subscribe, please like this video, and I will see you guys next time.